That's it? That's it!
Woo! Yes, we're facing some pretty challenging conditions and circumstances and testing my body and mind to places that I've never been before. I'm also trying to enjoy this because this is such a unique experience, a unique adventure, and these moments that we're having out here we'll never have again.
Thanks for everything, eh? Oh, cool. Yeah. Awesome.
I'll hang around for as long as I can so you get sick of me.
Yeah, cool, mate. No, look forward to it.
4 p.m. is 20 knots. There are still a few minutes from they're coming now.
Kia ora Tangaroa. Please look after us today. See boys?
We caught Jono having a bit of a coughing fit. It sounded quite similar to a vomit cough. He said, yeah, he swallowed some water.
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah.
You get aspiration, which is fluid in the lungs, but there's also another thing called sight, which is swimming-induced pulmonary edema, which is when blood vessels in the lungs, they can leak fluid, and it can be confused with swallowing water, and people quite often think it's aspiration, but it's not. It's something different. So quite often sight can be caused from long swims and cold water, both of which we're doing today. So yeah, he decided to call it, which I think is the best option, safest option. Always better to err on the side of safety.
So we're almost halfway right now of this 1,400 or so kilometre swim, and right now we're based in Waikuku Bay. In the background you might be able to see is Cape Runaway, which is very close to East Cape, the easternmost tip of the North Island. Once we round that, we're going to be heading south towards Gisborne and then on to Napier from there.
Did you give the other goggles to the guys?
Not yet. We'll do that though. Maybe at a handover point.
You know what, Jono? You've got less than 1 kilometre to go for the halfway mark.
I told you, Andy, celebrating after.
I know. Oh, yeah, I know we're
Focus on the
celebrating.
job.
But I might get so excited I might jump in and give you a hug, mate.
Don't do that.
You'll be making it
That's it? That's it!
Woo! We're 700 Ks and halfway.
It feels a bit surreal now at halfway. Good knowing that we've put in the hard yards to get to where we are now. It's been really fast but also super slow at the same time. There's been so much that's happened over those 6 weeks. Having like a major storm event, all the different people that we've met, all the different landscapes, all the different weather conditions, all the different water conditions. Yeah, it's been a jam-packing like a lifetime into a small amount of time. And so to get there now, with every kilometre that we swim, we're that much closer to Wellington. It's a nice feeling. In terms of expectations anywhere along the coast, we're kind of just going along with whatever happens. But if we look at some of the experiences that we've been able to have and the connections we've been able to make, it's been amazing actually. Like going back to Amaio, connecting with Caleb and Sharon, they're welcoming us onto their private land, private beach, and opening up their home to us. And then Caleb and Sharon actually as well coming out on the waka, and Caleb following us for a few days, you know, just completely getting behind us. And further up the coast, coming into Potaka off Lawson Point, we had the support of Tina, one of the elders there, welcoming us into Potaka Marae and having us stay there for the night. It was another kind of humbling experience. The whole experience of, and it was necessary obviously, separating out water logistics and land logistics. For us to have come this far and to be able to run the model that we've intended the entire time is, you know, it's amazing, quite frankly. It provided us with an opportunity, quite a unique opportunity, where we could either go down the coast a little bit further, do the normal thing, you know, stay on land somewhere, meet up with the crew, or we could actually just duck into a slice of paradise that was just on the coast of where we had stopped. And it provided us an opportunity to pause, slow down for a second, and then also sleep under the stars, which was something that we haven't been able to do so far. And it just turned out to be pretty much the perfect night for it. It was a cool experience, and maybe we couldn't do that every night, but for that night it was definitely worth it. So when we came into Onipoto, and specifically Hicks Bay, you could see from afar that there were a bunch of people out on the beach. They started walking towards where we were. They all lined up and gathered on the beach there and performed a haka, you know, about 50 or so people. Yeah, it was an amazing welcome. We haven't had that, so that's kind of another unique experience to add to the list of what we have already experienced. Amazing to connect with all of the local people around this part of the coast. They've just been so genuine and supportive and so connected with the land and the ocean around here. Experience coming into Hicks Bay on the Poto and with Annie and the crew there that opened up the community centre to us to be able to use. So yeah, we've just had so many experiences that have just shown the kind of warmth of the people around here.
You heard of Jono Ridler?
The man!
You heard it here from the local mate.
We were swimming around East Cape. I was getting quite nervous because the water was murky, and you know that area is known for its active marine life, for its sharks, and having to stay close as I can to the IRB. Not too close to get any kind of draft assistance, but close enough that I could get the benefit of the shark deterrent, while they're also navigating these pretty intense conditions. So yeah, it definitely made things interesting.
Jono feels fine with us in the water at the minute, but if they start to pick us up like that again, we'll probably just have to call it. I don't want to run over Jono.
I think everybody was wanting to make it happen, and it's only if it's quite dangerous, if it's not safe, that we're going to say, okay, let's not go ahead. So, you know, we do actually need to make progress to be able to make this thing happen. So we started the Swim for the Ocean, about 6 weeks ago now, and that 6 weeks has both gone fast and slow. And it's kind of incredible to look at the progress that you can make over a long period of time if you just focus in on one day at a time. So we'll continue to take it one day at a time, but reaching halfway is a milestone for this big project that we've got. It's amazing to be able to get to this point where as a team we're humming, things are working really well, my body feels good, mentally I'm in a good space. So I'm looking forward to the next 700 kilometers. What will really help us is getting as many people on board with what we're doing here as possible and signing that petition and growing this massively over the second half of this mission. It's going to be a really interesting second half, I think. The first half had a lot of varied coastline. It did, of course, have weather challenges to deal with. The second part is rugged. It's known for being rugged. And I have already felt it out there. I'm going to be having to deal with things like colder water, more exposed land and ocean. And I think that's just all going to make it a little bit harder to kind of finish this final stretch. But we're completely game for it, and I'm excited to see what comes. Yes, we're facing some pretty challenging conditions and circumstances and testing my body and mind to places that I've never been before. I'm also trying to enjoy this because this is such a unique experience, a unique adventure, and these moments that we're having out here we'll never have again. So you've got to take that in as we're going. Yes, we've got a very specific mission, which is to get to Wellington and to take this very important message to Wellington, but for us to focus solely and myopically on that would mean that we'd just ignore all of this other amazing stuff, being able to see every part of the coastline, which, how many people can get to do that? So this is just such an uplifting experience, and yeah, I'm humbled to be a part of it.